Hey guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to be discussing K-pop opinions that surround the industry, idol image, friendships, personalities, etc. These particular opinions really piss me off and I thought it would be interesting to address them in a video and see what you guys think. Before I start, just know that I will be using BTS as an example a lot throughout this video because a lot of these opinions apply to them directly, but overall, they are still related to most idols to some degree. Now let's get right into it. This literally drives me insane. Like, if you really believe this, please sit down and think for a second. Imagine being in the public for pretty much most of your life for years, and having to put up a fake personality that entire time, interacting with your friends when they have their fake personalities. Or maybe they aren't even your friend but part of your fake personality and their fake personality is to be friends with each other. Like, sis, are you kidding me? You would go insane. Literally, you would lose your shit. That is what people think idols do. Like, bruh. Yes, it is a part of their job to maintain a specific public image, and yes, they are told to act a certain way that might appeal to the masses more. But it is literally humanly impossible to be that fake for that long without ever breaking character or lashing out in some way. Take BTS for example. They are constantly filming one thing or another. We have seen them in tons and tons of different situations that could even kind of be considered private, like in The Soup for example. We have seen them travel. We have seen them prepare for shows, and the list goes on and on. Yes, of course they have private lives, but their public lives take up most of their time. If they were faking their personalities to the point where their public personality was extremely different from their true personality, there is no way that there wouldn't have been a single slip up from them up until this point. If they were faking their personalities and putting on a show 24/7, then we would clearly be able to see the exhaustion on their faces. If they weren't funny and being a crackhead was a part of their personality, it would come across as forced and no one would find it funny. If they didn't actually care about each other, it would be obvious that they are sick and tired of being in each other's company all the time. So before saying that everything about their personalities and friendships is fake, their lives are staged and everything is for fan service, think about the fact that they are human beings, and even if this is a part of their job or whatever, it is literally impossible to be fake all the time and not crack. Yes, maybe at more formal events where interactions with other idols are involved, there might be some faking, like some idols crying at award shows and fangirling over other idols, etc. But everything you see your idol doing as a fan is not fake and fabricated, because it is literally humanly impossible for anyone to live like that for that long. I have seen this one a lot of Quora and Reddit, where people tend to be more cynical and negative about everything. I don't mean to generalize, but that has been my experience with both those websites, especially Reddit. So many people have a negative outlook on literally everything, like who hurt you lol, but anyway, that is besides the point. A lot of people think idols don't actually care about their fans and any kind of affection or appreciation they show is all a part of fan service, but in reality no one gives a crap. Take a seat, and let me educate you. Idols go through a lot in their trainee days. They work incredibly hard, put themselves through torture in a lot of ways, struggle a lot, have no social life, and can't do basic normal things that most people their age are able to do freely. They do all this knowing that there is a chance they might not debut. They do this despite knowing they might debut and flop, and people will hate on them. And who gets idols to the top? Who helps them succeed? It's the fans, of course. Why on earth would they not care about the people who supported them, cheered for them, recognized their hard work, and made their torturous trainee days worth it? Literally why? Please explain, because I really don't get it. I am going to use BTS as an example again here. Taehyung literally helped an army get blood donors for their grandfather on Weverse. If he didn't actually care about his fans, why the fuck would he have done that? It's funny that most people calling other people koreaboos aren't Korean. Not sure how that works, but okay Karen. If you are someone that became interested in Korean culture because of K-pop and want to learn more about it, or if you want to learn how to speak Korean so you can sing along to your favorite songs or watch your faves content without subtitles, that does not make you a koreaboo. Stop calling people who are interested in a culture that isn't their own koreaboos. A koreaboo is someone who tries to be Korean by claiming they have Korean ancestry when they clearly don't, or trying to change their appearance to have features that are closer to Korean features than your own. They tend to be disrespectful, obsessive, and fetishize the people and culture. If I see one more comment or opinion calling people koreaboos because they are learning Korean because of K-pop, I swear I will fight a bish. First of all, saying that is incredibly disrespectful towards idols or anyone that is or has worked hard to try and get into the K-pop industry. Now I kind of get where these people are coming from. People think K-pop isn't about talent because a lot of idols are not naturally exceptional at singing, dancing or rapping. They get to a level where they can debut after years and years of training and practice, which anyone can do. Now yes, this is true. If you suck at something or are not that great at it, if you practice over and over again for years, eventually you will become quite skilled at it and overall pretty good. But the hard work, discipline, and persistence required for the kind of results a debut-worthy trainee is insane, and that in itself is a talent. By calling these people untalented, you are essentially dismissing all their hard work and missing the point that they came from sucking at or being average at something to being good enough to debut. Everyone knows well that the K-pop industry is extremely cutthroat and not anyone and everyone can just debut. So stop throwing around the word talent as an excuse to hate on someone singing or dancing. Sure, they might not be the best, but they most definitely are not untalented. Alright guys, that is all for this video. Please let me know what you think about these opinions in the comments. I am genuinely curious to know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one.